funny because there's so many things that I can say because it was such a joyous experience, especially the way it was led by Mona and the way we all felt almost like in the Shaker movement. We all had a job to do and we all felt it felt very equal, it felt very community driven. The experience was so incredible, and I think the reason I was able to face these challenges as an artist, which there were many, as you say, was because I felt completely protected and held up and surrounded by people, loving artists, and in a place where everybody knew the value of making this and understood Mona's vision. And it's just very rare. I have to say it. This was incredibly rare and might never happen again. So I think, yes, it was hard. What?
I hope so.
I mean, maybe with Mona and Brady, but I don't know. I know that it's special, and I know that portraying a woman that's been through so much trauma and seeing her overcome that and have this vision and this devotion to God, and also portraying a woman, at the end of the day, someone who felt like I have space in this world too, as a woman and a child of God, to serve people, and in a world where just women did not lead, was just made it all easier. But yeah, it was hard. It was great though. It was so enlightening, and it was also incredibly, I don't know, therapeutic.
Answer from the panel, because it's a general question, since we're talking about how the past is combined with the present.
Amanda has a lot of power. She's really strong. She is a wonderful mother. She is a little mad. And so I knew that she could access those things. She could access the kindness, the gentleness, the tenderness, and she could also access this power and this madness. And I think that at our age, there is something really exciting about exploring that, the combination of all of that. And I saw that Amanda had all of that, and that she was ready to really go full force into that.
This did feel like an opportunity where there was just no tethers to anything. Basically, I follow Mona into the light, and anything goes, because there's so much freedom. And the only threat is to not use that freedom to your advantage as an artist, to go as far deep as you can go, to make the craziest sounds. I've never been let loose in this way, and it was incredible, but it's also really hard playing somebody who's a leader. Like, yes, I do, like, I relate to the mother instincts, I relate to the need for community and kindness and compassion, and the equality, and I love her intentions, Mona's intentions, and Ann Lee's intentions behind everything they did. And it was just so attractive. But I also was just like, Mona, you don't have to cast me. I kept saying, go with somebody English, because the accent seemed so hard. And that wasn't the hardest part. But it was just, I saw the love that Mona had. This was her baby, and I didn't want to F it up. But she believed in me, so I believed in me, and here we are. And yeah, like I said, rare.
Yeah, even more than a musical, it's a film centered on music entirely. So I was wondering, during the writing process, what challenges did you face in terms of balancing the narrative?
Hello. The thing is, we firmly believe that you can only serve one master at a time. Mona had final cut on this film, which is something that's obviously very important to us, and something that we've spoken about publicly quite a bit. She came to me and said, "I want to make a film about Ann Lee," and we were huge fans of the design. The furniture is absolutely stunning. The architecture, is significant, especially in the northeastern part of the United States. And so it was always Mona's film. Mona has a background in performing arts and dance, and you know, when we realized pretty early on that because the Shakers were a musical people, that the film had to be a musical.
Well, I thought she deserved that. Don't you all? Don't you think that Anneli deserved something that was grandiose and wonderful? Come on. Thank you. How many stories have we seen about male icons on a grand scale? How many stories, again and again and again? Can we not get to see one story about a woman like this? The only thing I could think of was Jeanne d'Arc. You know, that's it. And I just wanted her to have this space. You gave it to her.
I would say the thing that you just said, Maria, that I love is that it revives old arguments. And I don't necessarily think it's sort of reviving just an argument of women sort of being pitted against each other or not supporting each other. There's a lot of old arguments that get rejuvenated in this movie in a way that does create conversation. The best part of your question is you talking about how you all came out of the theater talking about it. And that's how we wanted it to feel, that everybody comes out with all these different feelings and emotions and points of views. And should we hold for that? And things that you realize what you believe in strongly and what your convictions are, because we stir it all up for you. So you're welcome.